Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, welcome back to more of Persona 3 Reload. Today we're going to be cracking on with our upcoming tests at school, and then we're just going to do some more social link stuff until it's time for us to go to Tartarus again. So, Igus is studying, she wants to find out what a study group is, and while I normally wouldn't hang out with Igus, I do want the knowledge points because Mitsuru needs full knowledge to start.
Gaze upon us for an estimated 7 minutes now.
Gee. But yeah, no, Mitsuru requires max academics, so I want to get that as soon as we can, because then, you know, we can start every social link if we're so fancy. So yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to watch. Was I bothering you?
Don't worry about it.
Thanks. I was just curious what it's like to study for an exam. Is it alright if I study with you? If it isn't too much trouble, I mean.
My data states that elementary school does not feature regular examinations. Is this information inaccurate?
No, you're right. We don't really have tests that we need to study a whole week in advance for. Sorry, if you're not okay with it, I can just...
Go get your books.
Oh, thank you. I'll go get my workbooks now.
Next question. What is the term used to describe the property of having zero electrical resistance?
Oh, I know! Superconductivity!
Correct, Amada-san.
Go! Superconductive cyclone.
Yeah, that's it! The Featherman technique! It's so cool! I mean, that's what I heard from a friend, anyway.
He's trying so hard not to sound like a nerd.
Oh, sorry, Koromaru. I guess I was being a little loud. Let's get back to studying.
We all started taking our studies seriously. I feel like I'm focusing better than usual. Okay, so, academics, not maxed, but again, it's getting very close to being, at least. I can hope.
It appears that Amada-san has entered a state of non-REM sleep. He is in a deep slumber. Sleeping here may cause his body temperature to decline sharply, risking illness. Shall we wake him?
Yeah, let's carry him to his room. I'm sure you can do that, I guess.
Understood. I wonder what kind of dreams Amada-san will have. Let's transport him carefully to prevent waking. I will accompany you on the way to his room.
Well, that was nice. And I know, shockingly, me having a good time hanging out with Igus. What is this, the end of the world? Anyway. October 12th. Do exams start today? Oh, no, they start tomorrow. Okay, well, once again, we have Maya available, but we also have... Ooh, a spoiled for choice, but we want to go raise Akinari a little bit more. Again, it's a day off, we may as well, and it's been a little bit since we've raised him anyway. Oh, no, it's Maiko. Are you ready to get maxed, by the way, Maiko? I've been waiting for you. Can we play now? No. Again, we can do Maiko most of the days of the week, whereas Maya's restricted to just the one. So I think the fact that she's available should, at least to me, say, you know, should probably prioritize hanging out with her. And then we can focus more on Akinari on the Sundays where they're both available, which makes sense to me. Anyway, let's go and say hello to the bestie, see what she is up to. Yeah, hopefully, she's still rank 8, isn't she? Yeah, was she ready to rank up or not? Chatbox is blinking. Oh, we're gonna get closer. Well, in that case, let's play until dark. Announcement of importance. It has been our hope since the launch of Innocent Sin Online to maintain the game for as long as we are able. Unfortunately, after careful consideration, we've made the difficult decision to terminate service. Well, no! No! That's so mean! We deeply apologise for any inconvenience this may cause for our loyal players. The servers will remain open until the official end date. Please type any unfinished business before then. Thank you for understanding. We hope you've enjoyed your time with Innocent Sin Online. Sincerely, Innocent Sin Online staff. That's so... The game's booted up now. I'm in Shinagawa Dungeon. I see Maya. You got that message from admins, right, Tatsuya? Maya faces away. It said they're cancelling Innocent Sin. Think it's for real? Not much we can do? No way? Whatever, I guess. No way! I can't believe this. I know, right? How dare they? Maya is getting all worked up. I finally found a place to vent my frustration, and now this? Maya gets closer. Tatsuya, do you think we'll still be able to see each other? I think so. I'd hope so. Yeah, guess we could have found another way. Maybe a diff MMO or IRL somewhere. IDK, I like this one though. Maya seems a little down. No, we have to stop wasting our time. Maya's not going quietly. I'll beat him to the punch. What are you planning? Oh, don't worry, Tatsu. I won't do anything dangerous. Maya seems a little happier. I'm gonna send them a log of the combos we've been having together here. If they know this game is important to us, maybe they'll reconsider, D. Even though you might be a middle-aged man or a 12-year-old girl, that shouldn't matter. To tell the truth, I kinda hope you're a handsome guy, though. Don't worry, Maya will protect you. We'll always be partners, Kay. I can tell Maya cares about me. I feel like we're growing closer. We didn't do that with a matching persona, did we? I'm gonna double check, because I'm kind of concerned that we didn't, but either way, we got rank 9 regardless. KK, I'm gonna write my email with our conversation log. Don't mess with Maya and friends or you'll regret it. Mwahaha. Next time we'll celebrate our victory, K. Bye! Maya's player signed off. I decided to log out as well. What a interesting specimen. But like in the best, most nicest way possible, you know? Either way, it is me. Midterms start tomorrow, but we simply can't ignore what happened. It's difficult to focus on studying at such a time, but it would be unwise to ignore what's right in front of you as well, cold as it may sound. I'll try to think of something to help everyone focus on the exams. Okay, and okay, she's willing to study, but just out of raw interest, do we have a hermit so... I don't think we do. Not unless I'm blind. We did that without a matching persona, which is a bit of a... ooh, bit cringe. We'll live, I'm sure. But also, woo! I realized a little, okay, so everyone... yeah, there's little water droplets on the screen a second after I exit out the thing. That's cool. Either way, once again, we're going to do the studying event because, I mean...
Precisely.
yeah, gotta get them points.
Right then. I decided to hold this study session for us to concentrate on the upcoming exams. Amada, I invited you to join us so you can focus on your own studies. Your presence is welcome here.
Thank you for inviting me. I'll make sure not to be a bother to everyone.
To the rest of you, I want you to set a proper example and take your studies seriously.
Are you going to study with us, Koro-chan? Good boy. Koromaru-san says that he will accompany us here as we study.
Well, aren't you a little hard worker? Unlike Junpei over there who can't stop yawning.
I can't really deny it. Wouldn't mind being in his place right about now. Dogs never have to study for exams like this. Man, what a life.
Being a dog isn't easy. I would imagine so.
He is glad that you understand.
See, he gets it.
Koromaru-san never misses a day patrolling the neighborhood after all.
You hear that? Think you could keep that up every single day?
Damn it. The dog wins again.
Koromaru-san may not have an obligation to study, but he has another important mission. True. He's been protecting that shrine this whole time. That sounds like something far more difficult.
Guess if you want to be a dog, you'd better develop some diligence, like Koromaru here.
Being a dog is harder than it seems. You'd be better off just studying, Junpei-san.
Oh, stop! Don't look at me like some pitiful creature!
All right, that's enough chit-chat. Let's concentrate on our studies.
Knowing everyone's watching helps keep me accountable. And hey, 3 points. Don't see that very often, but... and still not a rank up. Ah, damn it.
All right, I think we can begin wrapping things up. Good work, everyone. And Iori, after all the dog talk, I do hope you were able to get through the material you needed to cover.
What?
Oh, I see. So you're still learning then? As a dog, I'll need to give you strict behavioral training.
Yeah, I'm kidding! It was a joke! I'm totally cool. Being human. No training needed. I'm good.
That will conclude the group study session. It is time for a much-deserved rest.
You wouldn't think Aegis would need to study, but maybe she's just there for the vibe. Who knows? Either way, it's exam time. Let's see if we can get all of these then. So, second semester midterm exams begin today and will last for 5 days. Yes, we'll blitz through a little bit of the time, very sadly, but again, we'll manage. We'll manage, or at least, you know, I'd like to convince myself. So, this question seems familiar. The hormone dopamine is related to our sense of accomplishment. Name a symptom of its overproduction. Excessive ego, self-glorification. It's addiction, I believe. Yeah. ... I have a feeling this is the right answer. Good. Okay. And then it skips ahead a day. Again, I wish we still got the evenings to try and increase our stats, but I guess, like, the possibility of academics ranking up mid-exam season might throw things off. I don't know. Either way, this question seems familiar. Who was considered by many to be the first numerologist whose name lives on today as a mathematical theorem? I'm going to say Pythagoras because it's the one I know. I have a feeling this is the right answer. Go us. Okay. Okay. So, game. Okay, just want a bit of rest. Want to have a bit of a black screen for a moment, you know, it's feeling quirky. Let's see again. This question seems familiar. What happens when electrical resistance reaches 0? We learned this last night. It is superconductivity. ... I have a feeling this is the right answer. That's what we like to see and what we like to hear. So we've got 2 days left. And if we hit all of these, there is a chance we might come top of the class. Might. So, this question seems familiar. What is the meaning of the phrase to spill the beans? To reveal a secret. Yes. ... I have a feeling this is the right answer. Okay. And then is the last day just the one where he's like, I feel my pen's on fire, I'm a genius whiz child. Because if that's the case, I'd say that was a clean sweep, wasn't it? It's the last day of exams. The questions are just too easy. My pen won't stop moving. Which I think is a nice way of saying that I think we've just got top of the class. I finished today's exams, and now we're free to explore. Okay, well, let's see. What personas do we have as a quick refresher? Do we have a lovers at the moment? We don't. Ooh, okay, that's okay. So should we hang out with them? Actually, who is texting us? Who's hitting us up? Maiko, Yuko, Chihiro. Okay, Maiko, I should probably want to rank you up because matching persona, it means I can get rid of it. So we'll get Maiko up, and then again, it's another social link maxed. Means we can put our attention into some other ones. So we can get closer. Let's do it. Yay! So today...
Hey, I know. Let's get some takoyaki. Oh, I think I know now. I'm gonna go with Mom. She can't cook or clean or do anything on her own. So I'm gonna be there to help her. I think Dad's gonna be okay by himself. He can get along fine without me. So, Mom and I are gonna move away soon. Hey, even if I'm gone, we'll still be friends, right?
Yeah, friends forever.
Mm-hmm. Friends forever. Ever and ever, okay? You can't forget about me. Never, ever. Okay?
Maiko seems very fond of me. I feel like we're growing closer. Yeah, so she's getting to the end of her social link, I think. That's, yeah, rank 9. Next one's max rank.
I gotta get ready to move. I have to go home now. See you later, okay?
After saying goodbye to Maiko, I headed back to the dorm. Oh. It's gonna be weird not having her as a social link, but again, it means I can probably start cracking on Yukari, Fuka, and Mitsuru's social links. What's up, dudes? The 5 days from hell are already over. You want to head to old Tartar tonight? Nah.
Nice.
Alright, I gotta get exams off the brain, you know? Well, we ain't gonna. Okay, come to think of it, the crops I planted on the roof should be ready to harvest, and just out of interest, Koromaru is looking at me with pleading eyes, in the manner, which means we can rank up a social link, doesn't it? Because obviously if it says somebody can come with us, then we'll just hang out with them. But, now we may as well take the chance, you know, it's a chance we'll get. I doubt Maiko would be out late, and I don't think we can get Maya either, but there is a good chance it will be beneficial to do it. So, 5 soul spinach, that is very good. We'll do healthy tomato sprout, why not? Just something to plant. So plant the healthy tomato sprout, Now let's head back into the lounge and walk the dog. See who we run into. So yes, I would like to go on a walk, and let's see who's up to what.
Oh, hey. Fancy seeing you here again. You're surprisingly diligent taking care of that little guy. I mean, I keep telling them that we're just childhood friends, but they won't stop crying about it. Oh, looks like he's back. Guess I'll start heading home then. See you later.
Koromaru and I return to the dorm. Okay, so we got Kenji again. Haven't run into anyone else on those types of walks yet, but maybe I just gotta keep an eye out, you know? Maybe. Anyway, October 18th. Let's get into it. There's no school today, it's almost time for the home shopping show. That it would be, but oh, there's so many people around. I'm gonna... yeah, I don't know. I think it probably makes the most sense to keep up with Akinari, doesn't it? Let's be real. Okay, yeah, I don't use my phone much, but he's using it to message me, which is good enough for me. So, Akinari Kamiku. Cough, cough, wheeze, wheeze. Cough, cough. Sorry. If you don't mind, please stay until I've caught my breath. We can grow closer. We are going to get closer, so yeah, let's do it. No need to thank me. Don't worry about it.
It's starting to settle down, I think. Thank you for coming. It's comforting to have someone with me. Why do I have to face this alone? Why am I the one? I can't run around like I did as a child anymore, because my legs and heart won't even let me. All that's left is to draw my sheets around me and count the beats of my heart until they stop forever. Why is this only happening to me?
Maybe it's the whim of a god? I couldn't say you aren't alone. Oh, yeah, I couldn't say.
Of course not. No one could. I don't even know. I mean, I understand the reason I'm dying, but what even is the meaning of it? There isn't any meaning to life that I can find, so perhaps I'm not missing all that much. I wish I could run away, but if my body were capable of that, I wouldn't be here anyway. No matter what I do, my body is there to remind me I'm going to die. Why? Why me? Please don't leave just yet. It's almost too much for me if I'm alone.
Don't worry, you're not. Or try not to talk too much. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I see. Let me do the talking. Try not to talk too much. You get your breath back.
Yes, you're right. But I'd still like to talk for just a little longer. I'm feeling a little better now. Thank you.
My presence is comforting to Kamiki. I feel like our relationship is stronger. Nice. So, they get too many points there. But rank 3 Sun. Love to see it.
It's starting to get dark. Don't worry, I'll be fine now. I hope I can see you again soon.
I parted ways with Kamiki and then headed to the dorm. And of course, back into the evening. Okay. So what can we do tonight? How was your day? It was alright, thank you for asking, Fuka. Lead Dog wants to go on the walk again. Actually, we'll see. Is it Koromaru's looking with pleading eyes. Again, wants to go for a walk, but doesn't specify who. There's literally no else to do except hang out with Ken, and it's better I accept the invitations than don't, so sure, we'll see who we run into this time. I'm hoping Yuko.
Oh, hey, what's up? Oh my gosh, that is such a cute dog. You are so lucky. I'm not allowed to have pets at my place. Oh wait, did you hear? Kaz did it again. Seriously, how many times does it have to happen? This is exactly why his towel stinks so bad. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I got in the way of your walk, didn't I? I should start heading home anyway. Oh, see you later, doggy.
Koromaru and I returned to the dorm. So I assume that's going to become a little bit more frequent then as time goes on, which I'm not actually opposed to, because we are running out of things to do in the evening. I mean, once we max academics, we then have Mutatsu and that's it. But, hey, the exam results are up. Now, let's see. Are we top of the class? I scored highest in my grade! Unlocked an achievement, top of the class, aced an exam. Everyone is looking at me with respect. Hell yeah! So I think there's one more set of tests in the future if memory serves, but either way, good to get the achievement. Come to think of it, Mitsuru promised to give me a gift if I saw her. Scored well. I should talk to her when I see her. That you should. Lunchtime is almost over, I should get back to class. And that you shall. That you shall. But afternoon? Wasn't already afternoon? Okay, then round up like this, and the answer is x equals 1. Isn't it? Oh, I see, this becomes 11, so x equals 2. Hang on, what? Your assignment is to figure this one out. Anyway, wasn't that fun? Numbers are so interesting. Even with a difficult problem like this one, once it's solved, it becomes a much simpler concept. Our entire reality is made up of numbers. Civilization owes its very existence to math. Alright, Yuki-kun, you seem like a math fan, so here's a question for you. We use the number 0 a lot, but do you know where it originally came from, though? I'm gonna say... Rome. Too bad. The correct answer is India. I guess you're really that big of a math fan, huh? Don't know why you're slipping into the Joker voice, but I did not think India, but, you know, fair enough. It was between Egypt to Rome in my head, but, you know, go India. I respect it. See, now he said that, it does make sense, because I remember reading that somewhere, but, you know, in the moment it was like, nah, I forgot. And hello. I want to play with you a lot, I want to talk to you too. No, I can't say no to a text like that, can I? I mean, it's Monday, so there's not really much going on. Okay, there's Fuka. And, it's Fuka and Yukari, so, sure, Maiko, let's play. Oh, we're gonna max her! Sure then. Sure. I'm down. I mean, actually, should I? I'm rethinking now. Do I want to max Maiko? Because I think we have exams in January, don't we? So, my thought process there is keep her for January. Just save it and do someone else. You know what? God damn it, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save her, and I think that's actually going to work out quite well. Which means I can do a little bit of a Persona reshuffle in the meantime. Because we don't need her matching Persona anymore. She's about to rank up. There's no reason to keep my Hanged Man Persona. So we're going to swap that for one for the Lovers and try and get Yukari's done. Okay, so that took me a hot minute to just make sure I had everything right. But yeah, we now have a matching Lovers card instead of the one that matches for Maiko. But I'm going to head back into the school. I'm going to see who's kicking around. Because Gourmet King, again, I kind of want to save as he's available in exam weeks. But who is available elsewhere? I think it may literally just be Yukari and Fuka. So you know what? Sure. No time like the present. Hey, Yuki-kun, looks like we're finally done with exams. That's a lot off our shoulders, huh? Or could we maybe take some time to talk? In private? Seems that because of my charm, Yukari thinks I look reliable. This might be my chance to get to know her better. Can we go to the rooftop? Sure.
Thanks.
I just wanted to talk to you. Alright, let's go then.
Hey, so, never mind. Just forget about it. I guess saying that only makes you more curious, huh?
It does!
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Sorry about that. So, you might have forgotten all about this, and it's totally fine if you did. But when we were at Yakushima, I said some stupid things. And I just wanted to say I'm sorry. It's been on my mind this whole time. You know, I always felt like I wanted to just be normal. I wanted to have a family like all the other kids. Mom and Dad to come home to. Why do we have to be different? Why us? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to lump the two of us together. But I feel like you understand and have been looking out for me. At least that's what I think. Is that just wishful thinking? That's how I really feel, though.
Yukari is opening up to me. It seems the two of us have gotten a little closer. And that begins the Lovers social link. I'm going to skim through this because obviously we've heard it all a million times at this point, but rank 1, Lovers, Yukari Takeba.
It's getting cold. Let's go home.
Yeah, so I really didn't need the matching persona for that, but I figured it's good to have on hand regardless, you know? I think you can only really start getting points from rank 2 is the general vibe I'm getting, so... Honestly, if there's a day where we've got nothing else to do, we could start Fuka without consequence. Which, honestly, sounds interesting. Now, you're already maxed, aren't you, Koromaru? TV remote, yeah, he's not gonna learn any more stuff. Would boost my academics, but I'm not feeling it. And is Mutatsu free? Mutatsu is not free, but hang about, there's a Link episode here. Akihiko. If you're free, can you spare a minute to help me out? I'm at Iwatodai Station. Let's meet up with him. Let's see what's up with him. So, yeah, there you are. I've actually finished my shopping already. Do you have some time now? I'd want your help for something. Should I spend the evening with Sonata? Sure. Thanks. Let's head back to the dorm together. Crap, I forgot to buy eggs. Sir, but could you go back first to make sure no one uses the kitchen? I'll meet you there in a bit. Don't worry, I won't keep you waiting long. I'm quicker on my feet than you are, you know. Looks like Sonata isn't here yet.
Sorry I'm late. I ran into some unexpected trouble. Alright, here goes. Back me up, would you? I'm gonna make pancakes. Think you can help? I guess you could say I've got a craving. I used to eat them all the time at the orphanage. I know they sell frozen ones nowadays, but nothing beats freshly cooked, right?
You're making a lot.
You think so? I just thought more would be better than less. Well, let's go on and get started. Okay, first things first. What exactly do we do first? I think the recipe said to use lots of butter and to regulate the pan's temperature with a damp washcloth. Wait, we put a washcloth in the pan? Won't it burn?
Want me to do it?
You sure? Thanks. I don't know how to cook anything besides the stuff I use for bodybuilding. I can break the eggs and mix the batter. I'll leave the actual cooking part to you. Oh, so that's how you use the washcloth. How about we add some protein powder? Hey, don't look at me like that. Oh, I'd better go get the plates. All right, I think this will be enough.
Oh, check it out!
Wow, look at all the pancakes! I knew something smelled good.
Yeah, just give me a minute. We can eat once I bring them out. Would you mind getting everyone else? And don't forget Amada.
Okay.
Whoa, it's like a Tartarus of pancakes.
Did the two of you make all of these yourselves?
Yeah, although this guy was the one who cooked them. I said I had a hankering, but we might have made too much. I like pancakes, but no way I can eat all of these myself. If you guys could pitch in, that'd be great.
So you like pancakes too, Sonata-san? Thank you. I can't wait to have some.
I'll make some tea. I've got some leaves that'd be great for the occasion.
It's pancake party time, as they say.
The flavor brings a smile to my face.
Just say it.
Oh, yeah?
Pancakes
What
and
are you, the
hot
chairman? Thanks for the pancakes. They were really good. Tasted like a lot of care went into them. If you ever make some again, I'd like to help out too.
For as many as we made, they sure did disappear fast. Cooking's not really one of my strong points. A certain someone would always say, if you pour protein powder on the ingredients, then you shouldn't be in the kitchen, dumbass. Most of the time, I only ever got to watch someone else cook, so I never really learned myself. Anyways, thanks for helping out today. I'm hoping that cheered everyone up a little.
You planned this from the start.
Yeah, pretty much. They did things like this back when I was at the orphanage. I just wanted to recreate it. My sister used to cry all the time there. But the pancakes always brought a smile to her face. Do you remember that medal you found in the package from my parents? My sister, Miki. She made that back when we were at the orphanage. Based on the letter that came with it. I guess my parents found it when they were cleaning. Miki was gonna give that to me after we learned I was getting adopted out and leaving. But then that fire happened right after. And this medal was all that was left of her.
Sounds like you two were close.
Apparently, Miki used to always say she wanted to thank me for being so strong and kind. She was really quiet, and she'd always be following me around. I don't really remember doing anything special for her, but I guess she was relying on me as her older brother. Seeing that medal made me think, would my sister be proud of who I am now? Am I really strong and kind enough to deserve that medal? If I'm being honest, I don't really know what it means to be strong or kind. Everyone who's ever said that to me has left without telling me the most important part. You saw how I was today. This is all I'm capable of right now. I haven't grown at all since I was a kid. They'd laugh if they saw me now.
That's not true. You're plenty strong and kind. Can't fight on an empty stomach. No, I'd say you're plenty strong and kind. Especially after this event.
I'm glad you feel that way, but I've still got a long way to go. I realized I'd just been running away all this time, making excuses about having my own problems. But from now on, I'm gonna protect it all. We promised we'd become strong together. I won't let him down.
I know you can do it, but also, I'll help whenever you need.
Thanks, I really appreciate that. I'll be counting on you next time. The point of this whole thing was to cheer everyone up. And yet I'm the one getting supported here, you know? I think you're the kind of person my sister would have looked up to. Alright, that's enough talking about the past. Let's hurry up and finish clean.
What's wrong?
Well, I ran into that group of punks on my way home from shopping today. There were even more of them this time. And one guy managed to get a good hit in. Don't worry though, I didn't do anything that would get me in trouble with the police. I just let them throw as many punches as they wanted until they got tired and gave up. I thought I could dodge them all, but I guess I've still got room to improve.
I finished cleaning up with Sonata, then went back to my room. I feel my charm has improved after seeing how caring Sonata is. Hey, listen, that was quite nice. I really am enjoying these Link episodes. This is only... We've done all of Shinji's. Oh, never mind, actually. Never mind. I heard that there is actually an optional thing we can do coming up.
Alright, time for class. I know you've been busy lately, but you all remembered to do your homework, right? Just because you're not taking a humanities class next year doesn't mean you can blow off classic lit. Hey, are you all listening to me?
What's wrong, Fuka? You look kind of down. Huh? Talk to me. What's bothering you? It's just Aragaki-senpai. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. I'd never seen him in school, but he'd always be hanging around town. And now he's just... gone. It's hard to put it into words. I took it for granted that everyone would always be around, that nothing would ever change, but some things you can never get back. I didn't consider how easily it could happen. Once I realized that, I started thinking about my parents. I've sort of been avoiding the question, but is it okay for me to leave things with them like this? Parents, huh? Yeah, that's a tough one. But I think you'll work it out, Fuka.
Moriyama, what are you waiting for? Come on up.
Yeah.
Would it kill you going to give your classmates a proper goodbye?
Huh? What's going on?
Hi everyone. I know I haven't been here that long, but I feel like I've made some good friends. I'll remember each and every one of you after I transfer. Thank you all. How's that?
Wait, transfer? What?
You're a weird one, you know that? The biggest bitch in school is leaving and you're gonna miss her?
You're transferring, and you didn't say anything?
It's not like it would have made a difference. Why make us both depressed? But yeah, my dad suddenly collapsed. And they say it'll take a while for him to recover because of some complications. We don't really have that much money, so we can't afford to stay in this area. You know, now that I think about it, you're the only one who bothered being friends with a weirdo like me. But like I said before, we're both in the same boat. My parents act like I don't even exist. I hate living with them. That's why I was so jealous when you moved into the dorm.
Natsuki-chan.
You know, you've really changed, Fuka. You're a lot more cheerful now. But why'd you move when your house is, like, right here?
Huh? Well,
If you don't want to say, that's okay. I'm sure you've got your reasons. But if it's something that you and your parents can work out, then do it while you have a chance. It'll be a while before my dad's in any condition for us to have a heart-to-heart. What am I doing? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. You know, Fuka, I used to think every day was just the same depressing routine. And I'm only saying this because it's you, but you don't really get many second chances in life.
Natsuki-chan.
I guess this is the last time I'll see this view. I won't be in school next week because I'll be packing, so I guess this is goodbye.
No!
Don't you dare come see me off. I want to say goodbye on my own terms. Come on, don't give me that look.
But you're leaving so suddenly.
Hey, I'm not all broken up about this, just so you know. I've changed a lot since I met you. I'm gonna try and figure out what I really want to do with my life.
I know you can do it, Natsuki-chan.
Well, now I really feel like I gotta do it. No pressure, right?
No.
I got one last thing I want to say before I go. If you just accept the way things are, then you'll never move forward. Just like me. So I hope you can figure out what you want too.
What I want, I used to try and please everyone just to fit in. I was afraid of not being liked. So, I always went along with the people around me. But I never really thought about what I wanted.
That's so you. Well, if they don't like you for who you are, I say screw them. But I like you, Fuka. Even if you hate yourself.
Natsuki-chan.
Well, I better get going.
Huh? Natsuki-chan? Here, even if we're apart, we're still connected. So, we can always talk, right? Thanks for being my friend. I'm kinda tearing up now. Natsuki-chan. Even if we're apart, we're still connected. I get it now, Natsuki-chan. I'd always assumed my powers were a reflection of my faults. I was always worried about how other people see me, and that's why my powers let me see others. But I guess there is something I want after all. Seeing everyone getting along and working together makes me so happy. So, I want us to treasure this forever. I have the power to connect people, even when they're apart. My persona has given me this amazing gift. The friendship I've always wanted.
The resolution in Fuka's heart has awakened a new persona. Fuka's persona Lucia has given rise to Juno. Cool. And she's now learned... Ooh. Theurgy, give one random enhanced positive effect to all allies. Wasn't that always the case? I don't know.
There you are.
Oh, what are you all doing here? It is unusual to find you up on the rooftop.
Well, we didn't see you around, so we weren't sure if you were alright.
I think I figured it out.
Okay?
I've made up my mind. I'm going to do everything I can with the power I've been given. This is what I've decided I want to do.
Sure?
Sorry. I guess that was out of nowhere, wasn't it?
You sure you're alright?
Yeah. Well, surprisingly that doesn't eat up our afternoon slot, by the way, so we can still do a social link this afternoon, which is pretty damn cool, if I say so myself. Now, who are our options? Chihiro? You.
Hello.
Makoto no. Exams have come to an end. We both worked hard, but now my brain is exhausted. Let's just make our way to the home economics room. I feel as though I can grow closer, but we're not going to get any closer, but we're going to go anyway because it's Bebe. And I like him, so we're going to hang out with him. So. If my bond grows stronger as we spend time together, I feel like our relationship will grow stronger soon. That's what I love to see. It's about time to leave school. I decided to head back to the dorm. So next rank is the end of Bebe. Ooh, sounds so dramatic. But let's see. Who's kicking around tonight? I think the only person that we really have stuff left to do with is I guess if I'm really desperate. Actually, can I pet you, Koromaru? Is there an achievement for that? The answer is no. The answer is no. Mutatsu. I assume Mutatsu doesn't have a phone as he's a monk, but also because he's not available tonight. And I imagine if I were to come here, shared computer, there's nothing here which, yeah, nothing that's gonna help us. So, I will hang out with Igus if you're the answer isn't the currently available thing. Cause screw it, why not? Completionist, you know? But, yeah, game parade, let's see what you got for me. Various games are inside. Should I spend the night here? You will not, because it will raise a stat that you don't need. Actually, want to let it all out, urgently seeking workers? Yeah, nah. If what's the called? That one cafe was like, oh, we've got our special thing on tonight, why don't you chill with us? I would, but nah. Honestly, it's down to the last minute, at least in my head, it's like, we may as well hang out with Igus, because it might raise a stat, but also it'll get us some better stuff. So, you're interested in farming. It's gonna get us some better crops, so sure. Let's hang out, I guess. I've been laughing you off until now, but let's do it.
Puzzling. The plants seem much livelier than they did when we started. Do you suppose they're happy that you are tending to them?
I think so.
Fascinating. There's no data on this, but it seems like you understand them. Hello, plants. I will be tending to you as well this time. Don't worry, I'll make sure to decrease my pressure output. But if anything starts hurting, just raise your left hand, or rather, your left leaf. I had some prior knowledge of plants, but this was my first time observing them directly. These little seeds and buds in the earth can morph and change so quickly. Is this proof that they are living as well? How fascinating. I would like to watch these plants grow, and document this experience for my records. I will tend to them with my full power.
I would rather you didn't electrocute the plants, I guess.
This took more time than I'd anticipated. I will need to run more simulations to ensure there are no delays next time.
Thanks for the care we put in, it looks like this will be a bountiful harvest.
It's gotten late. We should head back now.
I could not agree more. Okay. So, yeah, I suppose we may as well do Ike's hangouts, because I think we've got, what, one left with Ken? And that's like it. So we may as well. But, whoa, who's ringing? Or is it Elizabeth?
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
Okay.
I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus.
No surprise
Two
there.
this time, I believe, and there seems to be an acquaintance of yours among them. I suggest you carry out a rescue post-haste. Goodbye now.
It's not gonna be Bebe, is it? It's not gonna be someone that I'm, like, looking to max really soon, is it? Right, good morning. It's already mid-October and we're about 2 weeks away from the final battle. But so much has happened, it all went by so fast. But it made me realize, I'm so glad everyone welcomed me to the team. Thank you, Yuki-kun. I'm glad I met you, Fuka. Oh, I didn't think you'd say something like that, but that means a lot to me. Thank you. Let us do our best in the final battle. Well, we can, as best we can do, is our best. So, after school, who do we want to bet is in Tartarus? Because I reckon it'll be someone outrageous. We already know it's not Mamoru, and it's definitely not going to be Yukari. Who will it be? Who can it be now? So is Bebe free? Okay, Bebe, I should probably max you. But who do we want to bet it is? Place your bets now. I'm gonna say, what would be outrageous? Because it's not you. So we've kind of done a quick, like, okay. So it's down to either Keisuke, Mamoru, Maiko. I don't think Akinari's on the list. And maybe the monk. Those are kind of my 4 guesses. Possibly Tanaka. Let's just put ourselves out of misery. Who's in Tartarus? Okay, first of all, I'm actually shocked she got reported missing, but father reported her missing on 10:01, she disappeared while she was sleeping. Okay, well, thankfully, I wasn't looking to max her this episode, so of all the people to go missing, I'm actually kind of chuffed it's her. As bad as that sounds. And, oh, God, we're here. Also, next episode, we're probably going to split this whole social link section into 2. But next episode, I do need to remember to try having a look for Twilight Fragments, though I might do that off camera. We'll see. Might end this episode in an after-school segment instead of an evening segment like usual. But either way, Bebe, it is the final countdown. Today my project should be completed. I feel as though we can grow closer. Honestly, I do want to get Bebe. I assume he leaves the country at the end of this rank. So let's get him out of the country before he can wander into Tartarus. So let's go to the fashion club. Katachikanai, you have my thanks. Now, to finish this.
There we go. At last, it is fini.
Great work.
Ah, you always know the right things to say. When my uncle sees this, he will surely change his mind about Nihon. It is time for him to concede. I must hurry and go see him. Tutsui. Aloha. I have to say goodbye for a little while. But someday, I will return. I will not give in to my uncle. Please, take this.
Money pouch.
I made it out of the leftover material from the kimono. It is a symbol of our friendship. Please wait for me. I am certain I will return. Here in Nihon, the times I feel truly at home, they are the times I spend with you, my Tomodachi.
I'll be waiting for you.
Katachi, good night.
Bebe seems to really care about me. I've gained a lifelong friend. You have. And naturally, I need to pay my respects to the best social link in the game. So we're gonna sit through this. I'm not gonna be quiet. But another social link next. Maiko close to being done. Honestly, we might be able to possibly max all social links. I mean, I could probably be maybe wrong, but I mean, we got like over 3 months left in the game. We might be able to pull this off, which is actually like crazy to me. But God, you know, I wouldn't complain. I would not complain. But yeah, their bay's over, which means we can move on to newer pastures, though they'll never reach the same highs. Rank 10 Temperance. The Temperance social link reached its maximum level. You can now use Yurlunga, the Governor of the Heavens.
It pains me to say this, but I will be leaving tomorrow. I'll be back.
Oh, I promised Bebe I'd see him again, then I went back to the dorm. God, man. I get shot through the heart a few thousand times. It's like, oh, it hurts! It hurts, the social link is over! But we'll persevere. There's a lot more of the worst lately, huh? There's only one shadow left. Once we destroy it, this whole thing will be over. Let's do it, man. Yes, let's. Yeah. Let's give everyone a reason to smile again. Or something cool like that. Indeed, Junpei, indeed. Now Akiko's kicking about again, naturally, but... games. Is Mutatsu around? He's not. Well, of course, my immediate follow-up question to that is You're the Answer kicking around? Again, I would like to start Mitsuru's social link the second it becomes available. So, the answer is obviously to spend money on the arcade game, which gives us the answer to being able to start it immediately, which is a lot of academic points. No rank up, but it gets us there. Very slowly, it gets us there. And of course, straight into the 22nd.
Attention, please.
Just compare the names used for months in Japanese and English. The latter is a mess. October is 10th, come on now. So, everyone knows about Julius Caesar, right? Well, it's not just his fault that the English names for months are off. Did you know that his name was actually the origin of the word July? Many people and gods have had their names used this way throughout history. Isn't it interesting to see how a person can affect entire languages?
Well then.
Here's a question, Makoto. Which Roman goddess has been theorized as the namesake of the month of April? I thought it was going to be Aphrodite. Wrong culture. I don't know. Diana?
Maybe next time.
Too bad. That was a tough one. Then the answer is Venus. Some have speculated that April originally called Aphrilis, after Aphrodite, the Greek name for the goddess Venus. I was actually right. Just, I didn't realize there was a link. Others believed it to be derived from a Latin verb, meaning to open. They argued April was the beginning of a season where the flowers and other plants begin to open up. I, however, prefer my word origins to have a bit more of a romantic flair. Here's another example. Well, I answered incorrectly. Not that it matters, because we ain't gonna end them knowledge points. So I'll live. I'll actually live. I'll go forward in life completely unaffected by my inability to perform well in class. Now, who's kicking around? Not Maiko, that's for sure. Okay, so should we... You know, I kinda... Is Fuka kicking around? She's not, okay. See, now I'm at that weird point in the game where it's like, I just want to quickly skim through my social links, because, to knowledge, I've only not unlocked 3 now, and that is Fuka, that is Mitsuru, and that is Aigis, one of which only shows up in January. So we're actually getting quite close to maxing everyone. So, again, Akinari kind of autopiloting that. We're making Mamoru, Tower, that's nighttime, don't need to worry about that. Death's automatic, Maiko's ready to go once we rescue her, if she doesn't die. Yuko's close, Fortune is actually the one, Fortune and Lovers are the ones in most dire need of us to attend, but I'm going to keep putting off the art club until the end of the game, I think. And, you know what, yeah, we'll hang out with you again, Yukari, why not? Walking back by yourself, I'll come with. Well, sure, why not? We got the persona, we may as well put it to some actual use in this episode. So let's see what's up with Yukari.
Lilies are too fragrant. Roses aren't really my thing. Maybe... Berberis? Oh, sorry. I'm redecorating my room and was thinking of getting some flowers to go with it. I think I'll go with the Gerberas. What color do you think I should get?
It matches your color palette, so cute pink. Too easy.
We have the same taste, huh? Then it's decided. I'll get these. Come to think of it, Berberas by themselves might be a little plain. What other flowers do you think would look nice? Oh, wait, you've never seen my room, have you? Well then why am I even asking you?
That's mean.
But it's the truth. To be honest, any flowers would be fine if they were from you. Just kidding.
Yukari seems to be full of laughter today. It seems we've grown closer. Oh yeah. Okay, so that puts her up into rank 2. Actually got some use out of having Pixie on hand there.
Wow, look at the time. Gosh, what should I get? I'm actually a pretty indecisive person. A ranunculus wouldn't be bad either.
After hanging out with Yukari, I decided to return to the dorm. Okay. Now what do we want to bet? Is Mutatsu available this evening? Is he not? Let's find out. Moment of truth.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Thank you, Mitsuru. Anyway, I guess it's not free. Koromaru, what, you just want brushing, don't you? Alright, okay, he is available. That's good. I don't think Tanaka's gonna show up, is he? If he did, it would be very funny, but yeah, no. Well, in that case, we will take Mutatsu up on, well, I would say his offer, but he kind of just is very insistent for us to not come back, if anything else. Actually, do you have anything new to sell, guy in the corner? It looks like you do. You were curious one, aren't you? We'll go on and take a look. Oh! Veggie blog note. Okay, I'll buy that. Then history website note. Inspiring people. I mean, sure, that sounds interesting. And then assassin site note. Fatally strike your aid. Those will sound quite helpful, so I will actually hold on to those. Anyway, Mutatsu. Here you are. I don't think I can do it. Gonna be drinking by himself. We're gonna grow closer, so yeah. Let's do it.
No. It's you. Hey. Can you help me out, kid? I don't feel so good. Damn it. I can't believe I let this happen. How pathetic. Oh. I'm in bad shape.
Are you okay? You should go home.
Yeah. You're right, kid. I should go home and sleep. Even if I go home, I completely forgot I have a memorial service to conduct. Reciting the Heart Sutra with a hangover is gonna be rough. Back in the day, all I needed was a cold shower and I'd be fine no matter how much I drank. I guess I'm getting old, huh? It's always in times like these when it's hardest to be alone.
You live by yourself? I assume he does because he's a monk, so do you have any co-workers?
You asking if there are other monks at my temple? My temple's small. I don't depend on nobody but myself. I'm the only one there. If you think about it, it's better to be alone. Less stress. You don't have to wait for someone else to get out of the bathroom when you need to go. My son took forever in there. Yeah, living alone is the way to achieve peace and serenity. Everything we see has form. No form has permanence. It's all in constant motion. Form has no self. Its true face is that of emptiness. And yet, form is emptiness. And emptiness is form. No two things in this world are the same. Well, put it simply, no matter how hard you try to live your life right, someone else can always mess it up. Because form is emptiness. And emptiness is form. Maybe getting involved with you messed up my life a bit too.
You can tell he's like completely hammered, but you know what? He's still ranked up, and that's what matters. Anyway, that's rank 6. Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna go home, kid. My head's killing me. Oh yeah, about the memorial service. It was a 7th-day memorial. It was only 19. Random murder victim. What a harsh world we live in. Be careful on your way home too, kid.
I said goodbye to Matatsu and went back to the dorm. Hey, nice. Wonder if he'll be available tomorrow night. I mean, a guy can dream. A guy can dream. What I think we'll do though is we'll end it on the afternoon of 25th. Anyway, are you gonna talk about Samurai again? Let's go. My Musei Date decided to pursue Hideyoshi Totomi as he headed for Odawara. Can you feel his heart-rending sorrow that came from such a decision? I wish I was born in that era. I could have fought alone alongside the Mama Musei Date. Alright, now this is a real wild ride from here on. Blink and you might miss something. I'm feeling sleepy, but you're gonna stay awake, because I need to romance Mitsuru. Ah, the Sengoku era. The days when men were in their full glory. The modern age is terrible. Where's the samurai spirit gone? Now, let's review what we've covered on the Sengoku era. First thing, no era was ever better, and secondly, I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture, and you somehow gain knowledge from him just fanboying. Okay, and? Again, I'm sorry, it looks so close to ranking up. Alright. Either way, straight into after school. So who should we hang out with today? Yukari's not on the agenda. Kenji's just kind of chilling. I respect that. I respect that deeply. But who we got? So we got Fuka, and we have, okay, anybody else kicking about? Because I kind of don't want to start Fuka just yet, but equally, it's like, what are my other options? Gourmet King, and you know what? Screw it, let's at least get her unlocked, because there's an achievement for at least having started every single social link. So yeah, I have time to get a bite to eat. Good. In that case, would you do me a favor? I was hoping you could taste the lunch I made. To be honest, I don't have very much confidence in my cooking, but today I think it turned out okay. I've got a bad feeling about this, but I have enough courage to try it. So, will you taste it? Alright. Oh, thank you. Please, come with me. See, I'm doing this now, because Natsuki's just left.
Sorry,
So she needs a friend.
Probably aren't very hungry at this hour, but I'd be happy if you'd maybe give it a taste, if that's okay.
That does look poisonous. Is that a cherry in the middle of the rice? The bento box looks like a chaotic mess of ingredients. I'm seeing like, are those blackberries and oranges and slices of mango?
I used vinegar as a base for fatigue, and then added a bunch of citrus.
Okay, so I was kind of right about the oranges.
Simple, light flavors.
It has a very impactful flavor.
I want your honest opinion, okay? How was it?
It tastes horrible. Not bad for a beginner. We're gonna smile and wave.
Really? Please, let me know if there's anything I can improve on.
Everything.
Actually, you don't look so well, leader. Oh no! What do I do? I'll go get some water. Wait right here.
Let me just see the Velvet Room screen that shows up when you die.
I'm sorry I made you taste test my cooking. I just figured that I could count on you for an honest opinion. Well, thank you for your time today. I'm going to keep at it. I should focus on making it edible first, though.
I feel like I've gotten a little closer to Fuka. And that begins another social link, which is the Priestess Arcana. Okay, I'll bear that in mind when I'm adding stuff to our ranks. But yeah, rank 1 Priestess. Wonderful.
I'll see you back at the dorm.
I decided to go back to the dorm too. If you could make it there, that is. If you could make it there. Right, anyway, let's walk in.
Oh, welcome back.
Number of lost keeps increasing. It's like everywhere I go, there's a reminder that we still need to fight shadows. But we just have to beat one more, and we'll finally be done. Well, like all Persona games, it does not end until January, so we have a little bit more time for our social links in case that's concerning you. They don't just be like, oh, we defeated the shadow, end game. Now, there's more tomfoolerousness nature to go around, don't worry. No, there's plenty more tomfoolery. We're not running awfully behind. But yeah, let's go straight into Club Escapade and see what lies inside. Although I should mention, actually, which is something I find quite interesting, both Persona 4 and 5 have their games end in December in the base game, and then expand into January and even February in their enhanced ports. But for whatever reason, Persona 3's, even in the original release, always went until January, which I always found strange. I'm not sure why they went back on that for original Persona 4, and then went back on them going back on it in the enhanced port, and then... And I don't know why they did that. Maybe it's because, I don't know, weird thought process, but I'm appreciative of it because it means, you know, we still have plenty of time. Whereas if I was, say, playing original 5, I'd be shitting myself if I was at the state with most of these social links with a month and a half left. Anyway, you're here, you're gonna stick around. I am gonna stick around. I'm not sure I'm whacking my controller to skim through his text, but yeah, we'll see what you have to say.
Oh, there you are.
Must be feeling better.
Feeling down today, kid. Mind listening to what this old monk has to say? Those folks downstairs, they're probably around your age, huh? It looks like they're having fun drinking and dancing, but you look closely, their eyes say otherwise. I bet they come here to relieve stress from the day. But I wonder if any of them are actually enjoying themselves. Stress won't go away unless you deal with the root of the issue. You can put it off, and it'll always come back. This place is more of a refuge than a club to me. Those kids really want to relax. We should switch the music to the Heart Sutra. Hey, there's a microphone over there. Bring it over, kid. I'll perform a live sutra reading.
You probably shouldn't.
Don't underestimate me, kid. My reading of the Heart Sutra will change your life. But I guess you're right. This place is too small to recite it properly. I've got a kid around their age, you know. My one and only son. He'll be 21 this year. He's a little older than you. He's alive, that is.
I felt an almost fatherly concern from Mutatsu, perhaps because he was projecting his feelings for his son. I feel like I understand Mutatsu a little better now. Making quick progress with his social link, but I won't complain. Rank 7 of the tower.
You think it's okay to leave the future of this country in the hands of these kids? I mean, what if they all end up like me? Well, it ain't like I got high hopes for the future. Form is emptiness, emptiness is form. Oh, sorry. I'm done talking now. Go home before it gets too late, all right? I'll see you next time.
I said goodbye to Mutatsu and went back to the dorm. Hey. Nice. Okay, well, let's see. What have you got in store for us today, then? 24th. Yeah, we'll make this our final day, and then we'll end in the afternoon of the 25th. Ooh!
Oh, sorry. No one was here, so I figured it'd be okay.
It's rare to see you here. Is it for the archery team?
Yes, the teacher wanted a report.
I see. That's a lot of responsibility.
Oh, not really. It's nothing compared to what you have to do. Actually, I wanted to ask you something. Senpai, what are you fighting for?
Well, I guess you could say it's my way of atoning for the past.
In my case, I don't think I really have a reason anymore. I mean, I know the whole story about my father now. I guess I could still fix the mistakes he left behind, though. Maybe I should have thought about this earlier, huh? But it took me this long to start questioning myself.
That's understandable.
It seems like everyone has their own reason for fighting. Well, defeating the shadows is probably a good enough reason, huh?
What are you trying to say?
I'm not exactly sure. But it's all gonna be over after the next full moon. So there's not much point in thinking about it.
That's true. Once we put an end to this, we can go back to a normal high school life. The rest of the student council will be here soon. We can pick this up later, though, if you want.
Oh no, that's okay.
Thanks for listening.
Oh, nice little scene. And again, we still have access to the regular stuff that you'd expect after school. So the 8 of our time slot. Oh, we're so wanted. We're so wanted. But instead of hanging out with any of those, is Yuko free? She is. Yeah, no, I probably think I should max her soon. So oh hey, Yuki-kun. Exams are finally over, huh? Congrats on surviving. Hopefully not too beat from all the studying. If you're leaving, want to hang out somewhere? Oh, we need to take a big breather sometimes, right? Seems she wants to walk home together. We're gonna get closer soon, so you know, I may as well. Go on then, get closer to maxing out. And yeah, sure, let's just head over to the Chargal Cafe.
So then I went to ask about it after class, and you know what happened? Miss Miyahara just wouldn't stop talking. She wrote out some weird math formula and said, "It's beautiful, isn't it?" All it did was make me more confused than I originally was. Guess I'll have to go ask again tomorrow.
You're so hardworking. Why through all that trouble? Yeah, why are you going through all that trouble?
I mean, doesn't it feel wrong to not try and understand something? Anyways, I decided to start being serious about my future. Remember when I told you about what happened to me at school? It was when I handed in a blank answer sheet for that pop quiz and I got yelled at by a coda. Back then, I just wanted to graduate and go to a community college or something. But after coaching those kids, I started to realize something. I enjoy helping people who are willing to give it their all. So, I finally figured out what I want to do with my life. Can you guess what it is?
I'm gonna say an instructor, probably.
Close. You almost got it, Mr. Ex-Assistant Coach. I'm thinking of becoming an athletic trainer. It's their job to monitor each athlete's diet and help them plan their training routine. So I'll go to professional school once I graduate, and then work towards earning my certification when I turn 20. Between the general education requirements and the classes for my major, it's gonna be over 350 hours. That's why I'm gonna start studying right now. Improving my writing is my first goal. It took me all night to finish that 3-page essay, but those kids had a huge influence on me. I know I only agreed to coach them on a whim, but teaching them really made me think. I started wondering what I could teach my own kids one day, and I realized I didn't have the slightest clue. You hadn't been there with me. I don't think I could have stuck it out until the end. And I definitely never would have thought about my future either. So, thanks.
Yuko seems appreciative. I feel like our relationship has grown. Okay. So, rank up. Rank 9. I think I know what's coming now. And that scares me slightly.
Also, I know I'm always asking you to stick around and help me with stuff. I kind of feel bad about it. I'm sorry. I realize now that I might have been relying too much on you.
I don't mind.
Why are you so nice to me?
Yuko seems restless. I better choose my words carefully here.
Are you like this just with me? No, that can't be it, huh?
Oh, okay. See, I started romance Mitsuru, but it's like... I really come to appreciate Yuko after actually going through the full length of a social link. Oh, fuck. Because if I date her, I will still date Mitsuru. Do I want to be a suave dating piece of shit? I don't know. This is why this decision doesn't tear me up inside. They're all virtual. They don't really exist. You know what? We're doing it in Persona 5 and we'll do it in Persona 3. Let's get a harem. It's because I love you.
Huh? What? You mean me? Are you sure? I'm not girly or anything like that, you know? What's happening? Is this a dream?
I love you, Yuko.
Me too.
Yuko's face is bright red.
I feel the same way as you do. That's why I'm so happy. Thank you.
I have entered a special relationship with Yuko. There's no going back now. And achievement unlocked, that special someone nurtured a romance.
I'm looking forward to us.
After saying goodbye to Yuko, I decided to go back to the dorm. Hell yeah. And of course, straight into the evening. So.
Oh, welcome back.
Indeed. Okay, and who's kicking about? We could go on a walk with Koromaru or Mutatsu. Double check, actually. Are you going to be accompanied with anyone? Let's go for a walk. Actually, I think everyone at school's ready to rank up, so I'll skip you, Koromaru, and chill with Mutatsu again. He's just my guy, you know? He's just my guy. And also, you know, prioritize him. And we can always go on walks with Koromaru later on, I'd imagine. I feel as though now we're getting to the latter part of the game where you've kind of run out of things to do in the evening. It's kind of like, yeah, okay. They're probably going to give us more Koromaru just so we can get our social links up more often. And, oh, you're hammered! Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. This is going to be a fun one. Took a sweet time getting here. Sure did.
You're late. What kept you, huh?
Mutatsu stinks of alcohol more than he usually does. My guy. He must have been drinking a lot.
Don't you think it's rude to make someone wait? Didn't Dad tell you not to do that, huh?
Dad?
Dad? You just call me Dad? You always call me an old bastard, but you're only nice whenever you need some money. I thought you got in a drop dead somewhere, something. Don't make me worry like that. Where the hell are you wandering around? It's late.
I was with a friend. So I'm responsible.
Friend, huh? Girl? It's a girl, ain't it? Even though you're still sponging off your parents? Well, like father, like son, I guess. You. What all this time I thought you were. Guess my eyesight is getting bad after all.
It seems Mutatsu was worried about me. I feel like I understand him a little better now. Yeah, I mean, sure, you can say that, I guess. After pretending to be his son.
Spending all my time with clients, missing anniversaries, birthdays. I wonder if they felt the same way I did. I was waiting for you earlier.
Who's they?
My wife and son. We were all together back when I was still a businessman. It's already been 4 years now since they left me. I used to stay out past midnight all the time. My wife and I would always fight about it. Now when I go home, I don't know what to do with myself. Oh, I just come here and drink every night.
Do you miss your family, or are you running away? Are you running away?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I shaved my head, but that was just for show. I get drunk to avoid facing my problems. Oh yeah, I guess you could say I'm running away. She hasn't contacted me since then. Must have gotten over me already. I have no idea where they are, or if they'd even want to see me. It's too much of a hassle. Alright, kid, enough of the depressing talk. Let's get out of here. I want to go home and take a shower.
I left the club with Mutatsu. And that, I think, is going to bring us to the end of the episode. So, any stuff before we're given, like, an opportunity to save tomorrow? Ideally not. Can we just go straight into after school? Ah, who's ringing? It was not even after school. No, no plans. I've got a few messages. Okay, you free today? Sorry to go, you guess who's bored. I'm going to decline all of those because I need to do my Sunday social links. For once, I will prioritize the Sunday one over the people from school. But, as I said, I'm going to save here, and then I'm going to go get the remaining Twilight fragments around town. off camera. I don't think we can into school, so I might have to do some next episode, but yeah, I just want to get the achievement for it. It's not like a substantial amount, but you know, it helps have them. But yes, that is it for now. So of course, if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It does help a bunch. Let us know that you do want to see more of this and all that good stuff. And yeah, that's it for now. So until next time, all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Neremik, and peace out.